Here is something that will change how you think about exercise forever. In Okinawa, Japan, there are more people over 100 years old than anywhere else on Earth. And here's the strange part. Most of them have never done a single push-up, never lifted a weight, and never counted a rep in their entire lives. Yet these elders can still bend down to tend their gardens. They can still climb stairs without grabbing the railing. They can still get up from the floor without help. So what is their secret? Scientists traveled to these islands expecting to find some secret supplement or miracle food. What they discovered instead shocked the entire fitness world. These centenarians were doing something completely different. They were holding positions, not moving, just holding. This ancient practice is called isometric stretching, and it works by activating your muscles without any movement at all. You simply hold a position and let tension do all the work. Think this sounds too good to be true? A groundbreaking study from the British Journal of Sports Medicine in 2023 analyzed over 15,000 participants and found that isometric exercises reduced blood pressure more effectively than any other form of exercise. We're talking about a drop of nearly 9 points in systolic pressure. That is better than running, better than swimming, better than cycling. But the benefits here go far beyond blood pressure. Japanese researchers at Kyoto University discovered that isometric holds increase something called time under tension, which is the total amount of time your muscles spend working during exercise. When you do a regular squat, your muscles might work for 2 seconds on the way down and 2 seconds on the way up. But when you hold an isometric position, your muscles can work for 30, 60, or even 90 seconds straight. This dramatically increases muscle activation and builds what scientists call functional strength. That's the kind of strength you actually use in daily life. The kind that helps you carry groceries, open jars, and catch yourself if you stumble. It's the strength for living, not just for the gym. In this video, I'm going to share 5 specific isometric stretches that these Japanese elders have been doing for generations. These are not complicated yoga poses or dangerous flexibility tests. These are simple holds that anyone can do regardless of age or fitness level. And let me tell you, when we get to number 1, you'll be amazed at how simple yet powerful it is. You can do it right now, wherever you are, ready to unlock the secret to lifelong strength. Let's dive in. The first exercise is the wall sit. This is a classic for a reason. Simply find a sturdy wall, lean your back against it, and slide down until your knees are at about a 90-degree angle, like you're sitting in an invisible chair. Keep your feet flat on the floor, shoulder width apart. Your back should be pressed firmly against the wall. Now just hold it. You'll start to feel the burn in your thighs and glutes. This move builds incredible lower body strength, which is essential for walking, climbing stairs, and maintaining balance as you age. Start by holding for 20 to 30 seconds and work your way up to a full minute. Remember to breathe steadily throughout the hold. Next up, we have the plank. This exercise is a powerhouse for your core. Get down on the floor, resting on your forearms and your toes. Keep your body in a straight line from your head to your heels. Don't let your hips sag or rise too high. Engage your abs by pulling your belly button towards your spine. A strong core is the foundation of all movement. It protects your back from injury and improves your posture. Just like the wall sit, aim for 30 seconds to start and gradually increase the time as you get stronger. Our third isometric hold is the glute bridge. Lie on your back with your knees bent and your feet flat on the floor, about hip width apart. Place your arms by your sides with your palms down. Now lift your hips off the floor until your body forms a straight line from your shoulders to your knees. Squeeze your glutes and your hamstrings at the top. This exercise is fantastic for strengthening the entire posterior chain, which often gets weak from too much sitting. Holding this position not only builds strength, but also helps alleviate lower back pain. Hold for 30 seconds. Lower your hips down, rest, and repeat. The fourth exercise is the overhead hold. You can do this with or without light weights, like a book or a water bottle. Stand or sit tall, and hold the object with both hands directly above your head. Lock your elbows and keep your shoulders down and away from your ears. You'll feel this in your shoulders, upper back, and core. This simple hold improves shoulder stability and posture, counteracting the slouching that comes from looking at our phones and computers all day. Hold for 30 seconds, focusing on keeping your arms straight and your core tight. And finally, the simplest yet most overlooked isometric exercise, the standing calf raise hold. Stand near a wall or a chair for balance. Rise up onto the balls of your feet, lifting your heels as high as you can. You'll feel your calf muscles firing up immediately. Strong calves are crucial for ankle stability and powerful walking. They act like a second heart, helping to pump blood back up your legs. Hold for 20 to 30 seconds. Lower your heels slowly and repeat. You can do this while waiting in line or brushing your teeth. There you have it, 5 simple isometric holds inspired by the world's longest living people. The key is consistency. Try to incorporate these into your daily routine, even for just a few minutes a day. You don't need a gym, you don't need special equipment, and you don't need a lot of time. You just need to hold. Start today and build the functional strength that will carry you through a long, healthy, and active life. Have you ever wondered why some people seem to age so gracefully, staying strong and steady on their feet well into their golden years? A lot of it comes down to a few simple, powerful habits. Researchers at Tokyo University recently identified what they call the single most effective isometric movement for longevity. Their study was incredible. It found that people who practiced just one specific stretch daily had a 63% lower risk of falls compared to those who did into 63%. That number alone should make you want to stick around until the very end. But before we get to that number one stretch, let's build our way up. And hey, while you're here, share with us in the comments your age and where you're watching from. We love hearing from our community and we read and reply to every single comment. Okay, let's dive right in with number 5, and this one might surprise you. Exercise number 5 is the seated wall press. Most people have never even heard of this stretch, but it's been a staple in Japanese wellness centers for over 200 years. This movement targets your entire upper back, your shoulders, and even the small muscles around your spine. The concept is beautifully simple. You sit with your back against a wall and press your arms backward into it. There's no movement, no reps, you just press and hold. A study from Osaka University looked at 120 adults over 70 who practiced this stretch daily for 8 weeks. The results were remarkable. Participants showed a 31% improvement in upper back strength and a 24% reduction in shoulder pain. The researchers noted that this one exercise helped correct the forward head posture that affects so many older adults. So how do you do it? Find a sturdy wall and sit down with your entire back touching it. Your knees should be bent comfortably, with your feet flat on the floor about hip width apart. Right. Now this next part is key. Place your arms at your sides with your elbows bent at 90 degrees. Your forearms should point toward the ceiling, and your palms should face forward. From this position, you simply press your elbows, your upper arms, and the back of your head into the wall behind you. You're not trying to move anything, you're just creating tension. Hold this position for 20 seconds when you first start. Remember to breathe normally throughout the hold. Holding your breath can spike your blood pressure, which defeats the purpose. After 20 seconds, release the tension completely and rest for about 10 seconds. Then repeat the hold 2 more times. As you get stronger over the next few weeks, you can gradually increase your hold time to 30 seconds and eventually even 45. Japanese wellness practitioners suggest doing this stretch first thing in the morning. Your muscles are more relaxed after sleep, and this helps activate your postural muscles for the entire day. Many elders in Japan also do it in the evening to release the tension built up from daily activities. The seated wall press works so well because it targets the rhomboids and the middle trapezius muscles. These are the muscles between your shoulder blades that tend to weaken with age. When they get weak, your shoulders round forward, your head juts out, and you get that hunched look that can make people seem decades older. By strengthening these muscles isometrically, you're teaching your body to hold itself upright without even thinking about it. This stretch also helps with breathing. When your posture is correct, your lungs have more room to expand. In fact, one study found that improved posture can increase lung capacity by up to 18% in older adults. That means more oxygen for your brain, your muscles, and your whole body. Now let's move on to the 4th most important stretch. But before we do, if you're enjoying this video so far, do us a favor and hit that like button so more people can see it, and subscribe to the channel. We have more powerful health tips coming every single day, and you won't want to miss what's next. Alright, number 4 is the standing hip anchor. This stretch targets what Japanese practitioners call the foundation of the body, your hips. The standing hip anchor is an isometric hold that strengthens the muscles around your hip joints while improving your balance and stability. This is absolutely crucial. Research from the National Institute on Aging found that hip weakness is the #1 predictor of falls in adults over 60. This exercise tackles that problem head-on. A clinical trial at Nagoya University followed 215 people aged 60 to 85 for a full year. Half of them practiced the standing hip anchor daily, while the other half did regular hip exercises with movement. The results were clear. The isometric group showed a significantly greater improvement in hip strength and balance. Thank you for watching.